around changing locations and shit. Man, into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit, man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I...
Yeah, it's Goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo, we stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought we bleed that? It's only one team over here, that's Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is the poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. Now don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC 4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a large part. That's a large part of your
I gotta
team.
make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this out before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.
And man, we live as a motherfucker. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And listen, that's the sound of landlord drilling off ligaments as we speak. Now you listen, y'all be saying that I'm wrong for calling landlord out. And listen, that shit sound awful. That person is in pain. That person's on the verge of death. He's out here just stealing ligaments right off of innocent people. And y'all say I'm a snitch. Y'all say I'm snitching for telling y'all how he get his ligaments. And listen, Wes, did you win? That's the real question. If you won, you know you my favorite cousin. You need to send me something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta help keep the lights on in the liquor store if you done won something. But you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta get loose.
Man, I picked my 7 favorite Dallas. I picked my favorite Dallas. I picked my 5 favorite Dallas Cowboy numbers. I hope I win. Yeah.
We pray. Hey, listen.
Bro, can I tell you this? Could you imagine West Coast winning a lottery using Dallas Cowboy numbers before the Dallas Cowboys use their own lottery and numbers to win a Super Bowl?
That'd be crazy. See,
I think I have better odds, bro.
You might. But listen, just to be on the safe side, everybody number that you use, it gotta be like you use 8. It gotta be Troy Aikman. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use everybody that won a Super Bowl in Dallas. You can't use niggas from like the Vinny Testaverde years and shit. They gotta be all numbers from Super Bowl winning Dallas Cowboys.
I use 28, 22,
okay,
21.
Okay, you use Dion. Okay, Dion. Not Kayla Carson. He used Dion. I want y'all to know that.
88.
All right.
I was Kayla Carson. No word.
I'll tell you a number. I use number 59 or a person. I bet you don't nobody even know who this is, but he represents the Asian community. Oh,
I'm gonna say
And then
Anthony Hitchens.
I forget how to say his name.
the disrespect. The disrespect. You only have one Asian football player to remember, and you can't remember his name. The disrespect.
I can't pronounce
The
his name.
disrespect. The disrespect. You only had one Asian football player's name to remember in your entire Cowboy
It's
life.
that,
And
but
you
I
only
can't pronounce his last name. It's that. It's Nugent. They say Nugent, right? It's Nugent.
the dis. Hey, I want to get.
Is it pronounced Nugent or not?
Yeah.
Okay. But listen,
That
like
was
the stuff,
bro. That was my dude. That was my
the
dude.
stuff. Listen, the stuff landlord is doing is considered a war crime. You know what I'm saying? It's considered a war crime. So that's not snitching. That is, that is the right thing to do. If this man, listen, if this was your brother ligaments he was taking, would you be saying this shit? If you just walked in and landlord was stealing your brother, not even just your brother, your favorite brother, because a lot of y'all have a lot of siblings, and y'all don't fool all of them. But he was coming in and taking your favorite relative, ligaments. You just walk in on that shit. You ain't gonna tell nobody. All right, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all.
My favorite auntie believes somebody on TikTok named West Coast was stuck and needed $700 and sent them $700. If you just want to talk about favorites, and I replaced the $700. That's a true story.
That is crazy.
Bone collector.
The bone collector is crazy, but yeah, we gonna start calling landlord the bone collector. But yeah, we gotta listen. If y'all a scammer, stop using West Coast, man. Start using law on somebody. Use somebody else.
Scam somebody else, bro. Give me a break, bro. Give me a break. It's way better people out there with good credit. I don't even got good credit like that. Y'all scamming me. My family ain't got good credit like that. What? Lou just bought a house. Get him.
Oh damn!
He said, "Give me I'm broke as a joke."
Lou, I'm sorry. Just don't click on no links, Slick. Just don't click on no links. You'll be all right, Lou.
So hey, man.
Just don't click on no links. You'll be all right.
We talked about it a little bit earlier, but broke boy free agency has come and gone. The second draft is over with. The Dallas Cowboys ain't getting nobody I wanted, but. We got to talk about everything that's going on. Michael Parsons is seen on airplanes. We done figured out our practice squad for right now. We play the Eagles in a week, literally, like a week from tomorrow, we play a football game. So it's time to really talk about some real shit, man. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, y'all know to hit that like button. Y'all know hit the share, y'all care. And hit that cash app. Lou don't want to be paid. Lou ain't got his cash app in his shit. He working for free. So Lou don't want no money. So you can send me all the money. You know what I'm saying?
Lou, listen. Lou is one of those bad guys, though. He likes to get in front of the crowd and say, I don't do this for the money. I do this for the love. I didn't get into this for this. I didn't do that.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi must have finna beat West ass, so it's all good. They got my nigga froze mid sentence.
That boy, computer love.
Yeah,
I was just playing, Lou. Hey, y'all,
that man sound like T-Pain out this motherfucker.
Hey, scammers, don't go after Lou. Don't go after Lou.
Computer love. See it. Let's go.
Don't go after him.
Cuddle, he lagged. It was so funny. He still trying to talk.
Don't go after me.
Yeah, they done took my nigga out today.
Not funny. Hey, can I tell y'all something that's offset funny? The Raiders game just got way more interesting. Amari Cooper signing a 1-year deal with the Oakland Raiders. With the Las Vegas Raiders. We play them, bruh.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's good. That nice.
You think he still got a Grammy?
I think
he got a vendetta for us.
Vendetta. I don't know about vendetta. They just assassinated West. Like West was making really good points. They assassinated West. Like Wi-Fi must have been playing with my boy.
No, I connected to. Are y'all good now? Am I good now?
You're back now. Like you're back. Landlord done cutting off ligaments. Like everybody is back. We're good.
I'm good. I should be good now. Hold on, I'm gonna leave and come right back. Hold on.
No, you okay? Okay. Go ahead. All right, but yeah, man. We gonna talk about some shit now, man. Let me get to this article about this weak ass practice squad and see y'all. And I'm just saying, dog. What y'all want to talk about first? I'm gonna ask y'all niggas honestly. We ain't listen. This is a ratchet show. You know what I'm saying? I just be sending out links. I don't be having nothing prepared. We be screen recording stuff. You know, like we just out here thugging. So y'all tell us what y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about Michael Parsons first, or y'all want to talk about, you know, something else? Cause you know
I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about something else.
What you want to talk about?
I thought you talking about the
I want to talk about what I was just talking about, man. That Raider game just got crazy, bro. I'm just saying, man, have y'all noticed that teams on our schedules, like, I pay attention to everything, right? Bro, there's no way in hell that these are two subjects that kind of have to do with the same thing. If you trade Micah Parsons to the Packers, you're basically saying you're not winning a Super Bowl in 2025. Because if you put him on the Packers, they're instantly now going to the Super Bowl. And how would you be able to beat the Packers with Micah Parsons?
You can't beat him with him.
You can't even beat him with him, bro. So it's like, bro, if you trade him to anybody to the Packers, you're basically saying we're not winning a Super Bowl. We're not even trying to, because you just empowered the team that you're probably gonna have to play.
Yeah, and then you play him like week 4 or some shit, so you will see.
Then think about it. Then listen, bro. If you go listen to all the teams that are on our schedule, bro, they're all getting better. Listen, Geno Smith, that boy Jennings, the running back that they just got drafted, and Amari Cooper. Bro, that sounds some cool, like a cool little offense, bro. I don't care. And they got Brock Bowers. Yeah, the Raiders' offense sounds.
They got pieces.
I mean, yeah, they do. They got pieces. We gonna see though. We gonna
everybody.
See. I think they
everybody sound gangster. Everybody sound gangster on paper,
except for the Cowboys.
The Cowboys sound gangster as fuck. You got Dak Prescott, CD Lamb, George Pickens. That shit sound gangster as a motherfucker until you start talking in depth. Like when you start talking about the Raiders, their offensive line ain't worth a damn. Mm-hmm. They defensive line outside of Max Crosby ain't shit. You can't name a corner over there.
They corners is food and getting sent off.
Everybody for the most part got stars and playmakers. It's just like, you know, it's just like a woman. Like that bitch pretty as hell when you put makeup on. You know, signing Amari Cooper, getting Ashton Genty and shit. That's the makeup. But you know,
you call that man Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
That boy said Amari Cooper.
I mean, that nigga ain't shit. But you know, I fuck with
Amari. I want to say something to everybody in the Cowboy Nation. And y'all probably going to get mad at me about it, but, you know, I don't give a damn. All right, this how it go. This how it go. I'm sick of hearing y'all talk about y'all tapping out if Micah leaves. Fuck that. Micah is one player. I'm going to tell Micah ass to line him up, and we're going to beat his ass, too. I'm not giving up on the whole team if Micah leaves, bro. Y'all keep talking about, oh, it's over. Man, fuck that. Michael Parsons is one player, and I still will be feeling confident in my team to go beat his ass with whatever we got back. I'm not giving up shit just because Michael gone, bro. I'm not. I'm a Cowboy fan. Damn, Micah, if he don't want to be here, it is what it is. I want all the smoke. Fuck that.
You gave over the season last year when that Prescott was gone, though.
Can I say it? Can I say? I already knew about it. I was trying to cut you. I was trying to get in there before Henny said something because I knew he was about to say something to just make you feel just small as hell. I knew it. I was trying to get in there. Lou felt it too. Lou, you can feel it.
Saying, though, you know,
hey, Lou, you can feel it, right, Lou? You can feel it, Lou. I was trying to get in there. I was trying to get in there before Henny said something and ruined the moment. I was trying to, but yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All I hear is a bunch of niggas camping out because Michael Lee. I don't care, bro. I'm for real. But Dak is a quarterback.
I knew he was going to say something. I knew he was going to say something.
Is a whole different thing. Everybody know you fucked with your quarterback gone. But you telling me just because about defensive end league that I'm supposed to just pack up and give up? Y'all crazy as hell. That go for everybody. I'm talking about.
But see, this is the landlord. Unfortunately, though,
it feel like that's been the whole vibe that I've been hearing from everybody, and I ain't on that type of time.
But landlord, but guess what? But listen to me. That's how your defense is built, though. You may not want to like it and hear it, but that's how the defense is built. Trevon Diggs is not going to be the same without Micah Parsons out there. Unfortunately, he's not. Bro, you have a linebacker. You have somebody else's linebacker. We have two linebackers that somebody didn't want as our middle linebackers. Bro, they're all depending on Micah Parsons coming off that edge and occupying something so that these average. No, hold up. Turn the music down real quick.
It's not even up.
They're hoping that Micah Parsons can be above average so that these below average players that we have on our team can play average. If Micah Parsons is not on this defense, everybody's ass is going to show. Bro, Micah Parsons is the glue on defense that makes your defense worth a while. Other than that, bro, like, listen, we ain't been able to stop the run forever. Never. We ain't been able to stop the run since before I had kids. Like, come on. We had Terrell McClain, Antoine Woods, both them dudes under 300 pounds.
Y'all, listen,
like,
I'm not denying.
Micah gets everything, bro. Listen,
I'm not denying what Micah means to the team. But if he's no longer on the team, then what?
Then your ass gonna lose. What the hell you mean? You don't just be like, oh yeah, we gonna lose. We trash on defense. Thank you, Lou.
Jackson Dart finna run through us. I ain't gonna lie.
Man.
Like, that's what's gonna happen. Listen to me.
I'm sorry.
You ain't got to pack it up. You can
without Micah Parsons,
I want
to. So you mean to tell me we can't shoot out? We can't be in shootout?
What do you want?
17 games? 17 games?
For 60 minutes?
And then my question is this. Is our offense really built? The only way, listen to me. You're having shootouts is not depending on your defense. It's dependent on your offense. You're going to ask an offense with a brand new offensive coordinator, quarterback that only played 8 games, a brand new number 2, 3 offensive linemen who have all going to be playing their first rotation together to score 40 points a game. Week 1.
He already think the defense bad. So what's the hell? What's the use?
I don't think
so.
Wait. I don't think the defense is that bad with Micah Parsons now.
The defense is not that bad with Micah Parsons on it, though. Well, Micah Parsons is not that bad.
Y'all niggas tell. If we gonna be real,
ain't nobody no cap.
Bro, listen to me. There's a reason why Micah Parsons is gonna get $40 million a year.
Nah, man.
Bro, there's a reason why Micah. Listen to me.
With Micah Parsons.
That was last year. Hold on, because the year before that they want. Hold on, wait. Hold on, I'm gonna calm everything down. The year before last. Hold on, nigga. The year before last, the Dallas Cowboys were one of the top scoring defenses in the National Football League. Nothing changed from that team except for the scheme and shit. Like, there was really no difference between that besides the injuries and all the other shit. So they couldn't stop the run then in 2023, and they still were like a top 5 scoring defense, and they were one of the top turnover teams. So they had the possibility to do that if you could play with a lead and play ahead and lead on that shit. The issue that we had is when teams went big on big, we couldn't do shit about it. They ran us off the field. So we're a bad run defense. You know what I'm saying? We're probably still gonna be a bad run defense. But in totality, I don't believe that we will be a completely bad defense. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
So turnovers can't
I'm gonna tell you this right
here.
here.
We can't lead the league in turnovers and all that good stuff if Mike ain't here.
It's a lot harder.
Landlord.
Skywalker in the chat, man. Y'all see him?
Yeah, salute the sky in the building, man.
What I would describe. Hey, let me tell you, landlord. Let me tell you what's happening right now. Let me tell you what's happening, and it's not your fault, landlord. This is not your fault. What's happening is this is what Jerry Jones. This is what they orchestrate and plan. They orchestrate and plan for you to get so upset with the athlete and so ingratiated in his own personal battle to get paid that you diminish what his value is to the team. There is a reason why Micah Parsons is in this position. The reason why he's in this, hold on, let me finish. I'm not saying you're not. I'm not
diminishing him. Go ahead.
I'm saying this how good.
Okay.
This how good. Let me say this one, so.
To a degree, listen to me. To a degree, you are by use. That's just like saying, man, if I ain't got wheels on my car, F it. I don't give a damn. I'm still rolling. No, you're not.
This is how
no, you're
good.
not. If you don't have wheels on your car, you're not going anywhere.
Hold on, Wes.
You're not. I don't give a damn how passionate you are about it. You're not going
Do
anywhere.
I still have a car with? Because y'all act like the car don't vanish.
Yes, but is the
Y'all
car
act like
going
the car
anywhere?
don't
Wait a
vanish,
minute,
though.
though.
Is the car going
Wait a
anywhere?
minute. That is a fucked up argument. Yes, you still have a car, but it's on bricks, nigga. You ain't gonna take the bitch to the store. We just say you ain't got no wheels.
So listen, is it
You
better
gonna
to have a car with no wheels or have no car? Because y'all act like we not gonna have a car.
No
No.
car.
does the car
it's
do
the
anything
same.
for me if I can't drive the
It's the same.
motherfucker? I'm finna park the
Nigga,
bitch out. I'm finna
people
park the
live
bitch
in
out,
cars
nigga.
all across America. Nigga, a car could be your house. And that car's still valuable. Look, you can still sell the damn car, so it's valuable. Y'all better quit playing with me. You don't
Man,
run over your
I'm sick of
metaphors
your
against
ass,
me.
Oh
man.
my
Relax.
God.
I'm sick of this nigga.
Let
Let me say this. Let me
all
say this.
this. I cannot believe you are making a spin out of this. You are good at what you do, landlord. You're good because you almost had me
Let me say
convinced.
this. Look, this is how valuable Micah is to this team, and that people don't really realize it. We lost our quarterback, our number one receiver, half our damn defense last year, and when Micah got back, he had a team going. We weren't even bad enough to get a top 5 pick, even though we should have got a top 5 pick. We should have been having Travis Hunter right now. But we were so good as a defense, especially when Micah got back, he turned that entire defense around, along with the defensive coordinator. But with Micah, we are a very, very dominant defense. Let's not get that. Let's get something straight up. Like, our pass rush is at the top of the league. We put fear in teams.
We a dominant defense.
From a pass rush standpoint,
We'll say dominant
from a pass rush standpoint, like, we really put fear of God in people when pass rush.
And think about this, Lou. Think about this, Lou. Even though teams watch film on the Dallas Cowboys and the film says if you want to be the Cowboys, run the ball on them. What does the NFL still want to do? They still want to pass the ball. That's why Micah's so important. He's not so important because you want to do it. He's so more important because what everybody else wants to do, he's able to stop that. Like, listen to me. 10 years ago, Micah Parsons probably might not have been so important. DeMarcus Ware was on this team 10, 15 years ago. They let him walk. Why? Because the league was more about Adrian Peterson running the ball, 2,000 yards, Chris CJ 2K. It wasn't about getting to the quarterback. But guess what? Times have now changed now. So guess what? Pass rushing, that is important. And it's going to be even more important. You want to know why? Because the NFL wants quarterbacks throwing the ball 40 times. Why? Because they want to see touchdowns.
Okay, let me
because this is the NFL we play in, Micah Parsons is very important.
Let me explain, though. Because it seems like just because I said we won't die without Micah, y'all saying that I'm diminishing his value. That's not true. Okay, listen to this. You can love your wife all you want to. But if she want to leave you and she say it's over, buddy. So you're going to have to find something else to do. Is your life going to stop because she leaves? No. You can love Micah as much as you want to. She can be valuable in your hold on, wait a minute.
Still eat the same food on Sunday? Are you still eating the same dinner on Sunday, though?
As she can be in your life. But if it's time for her to leave and she chose to leave, she is gone. You can tell me how valuable she is all you want to. You're going to have to come up with a plan B, sir. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, if it comes to that, bro, I'm not finna give up on the whole goddamn thing. I'm not finna pack up. I'm not doing that, bro. And it's not over. It's not over just because he leaves, bro. It's not. I'm sorry.
But listen to me. We're not telling you to give up. See, giving up means that's your faith and hope. We're not talking about faith and hope. We're talking about bricks and mortar. What's actually factual happened. Listen to me. People on the Titanic was praying to Jesus, the same God I believe in, to save them. And guess what? They drowned, bruh. What is you talking about, bruh? I'm not going to give up on the season either. I'm going to rep my star very, very proud. But I'm also going to know that we're not about to get no pressure on the quarterback. See, this is the thing. If you listen, you can, in that same scenario that you said, your lady, you love her to death, but she leaves you. So guess what that means? You now got to deal with the fact that on Sundays, you're not eating big dinners. Guess what? In the middle of the night, you got to go get your own sandwich. Like, there's a whole bunch of things that change now, too. Yes, you will accept the fact that that's plan B. But guess what, bro? Nobody wants plan B. No, listen to me. It's really plan C, because where I'm from, plan B is making sure plan A works.
Okay, I'm with you. See,
You
now
feel me?
it sound like, so now do it sound like I want plan B? I'm just telling you, bro.
No,
As a
no. It doesn't
man,
sound like that. It
bro,
sounds like you're
as a
fed up. It
man,
sounds like you're fed
as
up.
a
That's what it sounds
man,
like.
you supposed to be prepared for whatever the world throw at you. If Michael Parsons lead this mug, bro, I'm still ready. I'm still finding a way.
But we're
I'm
not
still
prepared
getting
yet.
there.
You talking about a mentality standpoint, landlord? I'm strictly talking. Look,
We're talking about bricks and
hold on.
mortar.
I'm strictly talking about it from a football standpoint. I can't
Thank
look at this
you.
team without getting anything back of substance from Michael Parsons and saying, let's ride, we gonna do this. Like, I'm gonna have to evaluate the team without Michael Parsons. And you look a lot different going into Philly if you ain't got Michael Parsons. You look a lot different playing Patrick Mahomes and them niggas, on Thanksgiving Day without Michael Parsons on there. Like, my chances for success, like, I always gonna try and evaluate the team in a way to win. We gotta do this and do that. That shit getting a lot harder, dog. It get a lot harder.
Listen though, this is why I know.
I just
I'm
want.
finna be done after this, I promise you. We can talk about something else. But listen, the reason I know that y'all talking mentality too, you wanna know why? Because y'all don't even know what the hell the compensation is. Y'all already giving up. You don't know what we got back from Michael. Y'all still talking,
No, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up.
Y'all talking about y'all talking about how hard it's gonna be. You don't know what the hell we got back from Michael yet. You don't even know.
So
How was y'all talking football or brick and mortar when you don't even know what the other side is? Y'all, that's a
what are you talking about?
losing,
I don't know what.
giving up
Landlord, what do you mean I don't know?
concrete. It
Do
is.
Landlord,
I
what do
not
you
got Google
what
country
do you
ass
mean I
boy?
don't
Do I
know?
not know what the fucking Packers got on their roster? They ain't got shit over there I want, nigga. They
What?
ain't got no defensive tackles. They ain't got no fucking pass rushers. All they got some ragged ass picks. So what the hell are you talking about?
And
They
what
ain't no
if
fucking
Pitts
Is
can
that
help
the
us with
only
today?
trade in the world here? Is that the
Nigga,
only
that's the
trade
one. That's the
possible?
one that being floated
Okay.
around. So is that the one being floated
That's
around,
just
landlord? Is
one.
that
You
the
don't
is that the
gotta
one?
say yes.
Is that
You
the
can
one
tell
being
Diddy
floated
no.
around?
You can tell Diddy no, bro. What did you say?
Man, you ain't tell Diddy no. You were there with them niggas. I'm sick of you lying about the shit, nigga.
I
I'm sick of
seen
you
you
lying
coming
about the
out the
shit.
Diddy party yesterday, nigga.
No,
Okay.
you didn't, nigga. They gonna put that on me. They gonna put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I'm sorry, landlord. I'm hurt. Like I said, I'm
I'm
hurt. I already traded Luka this year.
Thank you, Lou.
I already traded Luka this year. I'm tired of trading generational players and saying let's get a king's ransom for him. No, keep the
My bad,
generational
Lou. I'm
players.
sorry. I feel
Yeah,
for Lou,
a
man. My
Mavericks
bad.
fan,
I'm
Cole.
I
Why you
taking
doing
back.
this shit to
My
me,
I
bad.
man?
am not.
I'm sorry, Lou. My
I'm
bad,
not
bro.
finna trade two of them this year. Pick another year. Pick another
Damn.
decade. Do
Like,
something else. We need
think about
Michael,
this.
babe. I cannot.
There's
There's
two Maverick
nothing.
fans on here. You talking crazy? I'm
There's
saying,
nothing
no.
you can tell me. Nothing you can tell me to keep Micah. I want Micah on this team. We are a whole lot better with this team. You're right. We don't know what we have for this defense, but I guarantee you, I saw what we looked like without Micah last year, and it was far from what I saw. Was struggling to get a pass rush. I saw was struggling to get off a third down. I saw was the defense not respecting us and attacking our corners like they some shredded cheese. Micah changes all of that, and I can't put my faith in no rookie we just got out of here that was struggling to get off blocks in preseason. And I was saying, listen, James Houston is better than that man right there. He's not ready. I'm not ready to put no faith in no picks because we got luck. Do you know how lucky we got to get Micah Parsons? We
didn't want the niggas.
COVID had to happen for us to get Micah Parsons. Micah had to decide I'm not going to play this season, so I'm not going to do all of this this training to get noticed by the Niners, get noticed by the Eagles and everything like that. Fly under the radar for us to literally get Micah Parsons. We had all of this fell in line. I ain't finna give that away.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this right here. I understand where landlord's coming from too. Because listen, it's not about us saying that we're giving up, but think about this. Think about the last person that we had this conversation about, this type of conversation. You know who that is? Your freaking quarterback. That's important. When you're having a conversation like this about any player, they're freaking important to your team. They're very important to your team. And I'm gonna tell you, I will say this. A lot of people's faith will be restored on game day. You wanna know why? Because unfortunately, man, there is no positive scenario to the Dallas Cowboys not having Micah Parsons week 1. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because if to let that boy come to practice every day and sit there and not do anything, then to trade him, that's backwards, bruh.
Yeah. Also, real quick, shout out to Eli with the 199 for your mind. He said we trade Michael, we get into 2020 type of season. I mean, that was the last season, full season we had without Michael Parsons. You know what I'm saying? We were one of the worst defense. We were one of the worst defenses in Cowboy history.
Historically,
that was depressing, boy. That was depressing.
It still feel like y'all trying to convince me Michael is good. I know this.
I don't know. We ain't doing that,
I know
man.
this.
I'm just listen. We just saying it ain't finna get to that point. You know,
Look, though, Lou had a great point. Like, listen, bro, I know this stuff, though, y'all. I do content like y'all. I know what Michael means to this team. So, look, though, Lou said it, bro. When Michael came back last year, that nigga went ballistic. On God, he went crazy. So, yeah.
He pissed me off because I was trying to tank.
Exactly. Now, hey, landlord. No, why here? This the character right here. Landlord, trade Diggs. Then why shouldn't we trade Diggs?
Hey, listen, we might well do a rebuild. Like trade Dak too while we at it. Let's
trade. Why we don't trade Diggs? Because I remember.
Diggs don't have value.
I know. I remember. No, I'm sorry.
Diggs don't have value.
Before we had Diggs. I remember Anthony Brown. I remember. I remember
the value. Considering you drafted him in the second round, Diggs don't have value right now because any team, he don't even know when he's going to be available to play. He's a specialty position, so it's like he's only going to be able to command that type of money if he's making those type of plays. You're not paying. This is the thing that sucks about getting paid superstar money is that you always got to be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? When you get paid superstar money, you always got to be a superstar. And Diggs is paying superstar money. So unfortunately, he can't be an average cornerback in the NFL. He can't even be a top 10. He has to be looked at as a top 5 corner who also gets his hands on the ball. So I don't think you can convince a team right now that he's going to be able to do that. Man, listen to me. If Diggs comes back off of this injury and he's a top 5 corner, bro,
because I'm gonna say you hold on,
bro, you can't ever say nothing about him.
Like Diggs don't even make top 10 cornerback money. Even like
bro, say that again.
Yes.
So he don't even make top 10 cornerback money. So what I'm saying is somebody of his ilk, if you think that he is healthy, you're getting him for a discount if you were to trade.
Super discount.
That's what I'm saying. He got value. You know, we got value. He's still Trayvon Diggs. The name alone gonna get the boy paid.
I'm saying trade him as a Cowboy.
No, but I'm talking about what the Cowboys would get in return. What we would get in return.
The effects after trading Diggs, we're gonna be a much worse team from the cornerback room. That's why you don't trade Diggs. Because we can't be and I see people in the chat like, oh, I'm fed up with Diggs and everything like that. Yeah, all right. Yeah, are you fed up to go back to the point when we had Brandon Carr and Orlando Scandrick? Are you that fed up?
Hey, you don't trade players because you're mad at them. Hey, Luke, you tell them you don't trade players because you're mad at them. You trade players because they make you better. You don't trade players.
All right. Hey, you mad at somebody? Go sit in the other room or some shit, dog.
Yeah, this is not punishment. This is not the punishment hour. I didn't want to trade Michael Gallup because I didn't like Michael Gallup. I wanted to trade Michael Gallup because he had value. One of my very, really good friends, Dorrance Armstrong, I was making videos for about a year about trading him. Everybody telling me, West Coast, don't do that. While Dorrance Armstrong telling himself, man, drop that shit.
He was trying to get paid. He knew he wasn't going to get that kind of money over here.
He was trying to get paid. He was trying to get paid. I'm like, y'all up here telling me don't drop a video on him getting traded. He telling me to drop the video.
Boy, hey. I keep naming corners. I'm putting naming cornerbacks all. Byron Jones. I'm gonna start naming corners all year.
We're not trying to go back to that.
Corners.
Hey, Mo came around though. Toward the end of his career.
He went to the Chiefs and got a championship. He started in the first Chiefs Super Bowl run. But that's to my point. That's the thing. I'm not trying to go back to life without.
And Tre'Davious Ward. That's crazy. Two former Dallas Cowboy corners got. And Ward went to Kansas City and got a Super Bowl ring. Those are two former Dallas Cowboy corners.
You traded him for an offensive lineman that's no longer in the league. By the way, like you cut the boy that you traded.
Tre'Davious Ward got paid twice
to the 49ers. Then he went somewhere else. He
to the
just signed somewhere. Texans. Okay, so that's
I'm
my
still
point.
Playing.
We're not trying to go back to life without Trayvon Diggs, and we're not trying to go back to life without Michael Parsons. You know what I'm saying? So. I get it. I know what Land is saying. You know what I'm saying? I understand if the relationship is insalvageable and the shit gotta happen, it gotta happen. But it's not gonna be something that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be some burnt earth shit. Y'all niggas is not gonna want to talk to Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be fun for y'all if that kind of shit happen. You know what I'm saying? So like Cuz saying, plan A is gonna have to be plan A. I ain't got no plan B or C. I'm not trying to think about that shit. That is a non-happening scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like anything in life can happen, but there's just some shit I would not allow. Like a nigga could try and bitch Henny, but a nigga gonna have to die about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, my question is this. Like, I don't care how you tell this story. You draft a dude 12th overall and he only plays for your organization 4 years. That's a failure. It's a failure if he only played 4 years and he was a dud. And it's a failure if he balled out and you couldn't get him signed. It's a failure. That's a failure, bro.
Like he ain't deserve his money, bro.
You draft someone 12th overall, bro. They should be in your organization forever. We don't even draft. Listen to me. We don't even draft that high very often.
Why we trying to get rid of him, bro?
Like how often? Listen to me. How often are you even going to be able to draft with Dak Prescott as your quarterback? How often are you even going to be able to draft that high? Not very often.
Say, Lan?
I was just saying, of course, we don't want to trade Diggs either. But it's like the difference is Diggs getting dogged out like Michael, and he under contract, and he still ain't requested a trade. So this is what I'm saying. It's drama. Michael said he want to leave. I don't believe him. That's the thing. But that's what he said. So that situation ain't the same as Diggs right now.
He just said, if y'all want me here, I'll leave. He didn't say that. Y'all can't say it like that because he didn't say you didn't want to leave.
But landlord, we already know it's part of the plan. Most of David Mulugeta's people have requested trades. You know what I'm saying? Most of them, and most of them have gotten paid. It's part of his playbook. Like I used to have the screenshot and shit of all the people and how the shit happened. Like there's multiple trade requests and multiple holdouts. You know, he played hardball the same way that Jerry Jones played hardball. Jerry Jones threatened a tag. Jerry Jones told the nigga he got 3 years. And he on a 1-year deal. You know what he insinuated with that shit. I'm gonna tag the fuck out you. Well, Mike Parsons said, well shit, nigga, I ain't gotta be here for you to tag me. So it's part of the game. I don't think
like they be saying, like, bro, that's like your ex saying little shady stuff online, bro. Like, bro, I'm not on here saying nothing about her. I just be responding to the bullshit she be saying. Like, you know, like Micah don't like none of these players be on there taking shots at the organization. And you know what's so sad too? The player Jerry Jones can theoretically come out and say whatever he wants to say about Micah. And theoretically, Micah can't say anything. Why? Because Micah does want a paycheck from the Cowboys.
Yeah,
he does.
Higgins requested a trade. Matter of fact, T. Higgins had to fire David Mulugeta to get his contract. Like,
it don't mean he could have got more money. He probably could have got more money.
He could have got more money. That's the thing. He wanted to stay there that bad.
Yeah, he was tired of that shit. You know, so listen, I'm not saying that's what Michael Parsons is gonna have to do. You know, I'm just talking about what I'm talking about in terms of the situation. But you know.
That's the agent. Hey, that's the agent's job, though. You can't get mad at the agent for doing his job.
Listen,
like he's literally trying to get you more money.
There's no rules in love and war, and negotiations is war, my nigga. You know, you got to do whatever you got to do. You got to if David Mulugeta called Jerry Jones in the middle of the night and said he had Steven tied up and he got to get the Michael Parsons deal done in order for that nigga to come home. You know, Jerry might say, "Fuck that nigga, go ahead and kill Steven." I don't negotiate with terrorists, nigga. But no, for real though, like they might have to do, like they do whatever they got to do to get the deal done, dog.
Who called him a terrorist?
Hey, for real. But for real.
He said, I don't go to terrorists.
Steven, they gonna find Steven floating in the river. They gonna send a fish like they did for Luca Brasi.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you what Stephen Jones, I'm gonna tell you what goes on through Stephen Jones' contract, what his mind goes through. Stephen Jones is a man who gets married, and while he's married, he's thinking about his next wife, right? The reason why Stephen Jones is not going to let Micah Parsons do precedence is because he's thinking about the players that are going to come behind him. And it's like it's a sad thing because only in that it's like the best example is American Gangster when he tells them sometimes your success will take a shot at you. Like, remember, they didn't even know Frank Lucas was Frank Lucas until when? Until he bought them damn tickets at that boxing ring. Remember, he bought them tickets at the boxing match, and then the FBI saw a black man sitting in front of the Italian mafia, and that's what got Frank Lucas pinned. You know what I'm saying?
It was that suit.
You know what I mean?
That chinchilla suit.
That suit, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But guess what? Remember, he said your success will take a shot at you, and I'm gonna keep it real. Like, you see it in Dallas, you see it. Like, if you ask yourself right now, who was the best running back? Who was the most? Not even the best. What running back gave you the most encouragement this preseason? Mafa. Well, where is he at? Injured.
Yeah, he on IR. Marcus McFarland said Lou Vosh said on his channel, Easy was told to rush with using strengths to win. I mean, if he gonna do all that, man, you should have just bubble wrapped him, honestly. But I mean, I understand. I wanted more. You should be using something. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is James Houston was using everything he got. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Lou, can I ask you a question? You think Micah Parsons is better than TJ Watt?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You think Micah Parsons thinks that he's better than TJ Watt?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want y'all to actually, I'm asking in the comment. Who do you think is a better player right now in their career, TJ Watt or Micah Parsons?
Micah probably think he's better than
the one who won Defensive Player of the Year.
My question is this. If you think that, why would you think Micah Parsons would be okay with taking less money?
I mean, that's why I said he got every right to fight for what he got. I'm mad we ain't paying him.
Like, bro, I don't see, like, if you're Jerry Jones, if you're Jerry Jones and you were telling Micah Parsons that you believe that he's the best defensive player in this NFL, because to even think that you're going to give him $30-something million, you had to believe that he's one of the best players in the NFL. So Jerry Jones would literally have to look at Micah Parsons and tell him, we think you're one of the best defensive players in the NFL, but we don't think you're better than TJ Watt.
He's definitely better than.
We don't think you're worth
coming
paying.
off a bad year.
There's no way.
Off a bad year. So, like, he definitely better than TJ right now because he came off a bad year. And TJ would say he came off a bad year.
So then my question is this: if you're the Joneses, how do you explain that to Micah?
Just tell them, listen, they find a way to disrespect everybody. They just
everybody.
Just tell me you know Myles Garrett, and you know I probably would take Myles Garrett, but you know, just tell me.
And I wouldn't be mad at that either. Yeah, I wouldn't. But everybody else, I'm taking him over everybody else.
Myles Garrett is the only person that you would take over Micah Parsons.
I wouldn't, and personally, but I ain't gonna fight that name.
Myles Garrett is the only one that I don't have second thoughts about. There are other people there's other people that I think about because there's other people that's up there that I would think about because of the run stopping ability. But like Michael Parsons got the versatility, so it would really depend on what you're looking for.
TJ don't have no versatility. TJ can really, most people don't realize it. TJ can only play on one side. Y'all didn't even see it. And then TJ, yeah, like he got to win a certain way. Micah can.
I don't think TJ better. I just think TJ is allowed more to just chase sacks where Micah's not allowed. You don't see TJ all over the place like you see Micah. I don't ever remember seeing TJ flying up the middle of no defense. I see him coming off the edge all the time.
He's only
I see him on one side.
Yeah, he's literally an RLB or RDN. Like he's only on the right side of the defense. Like TJ don't move around at all. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so listen. So let me ask y'all: if run defense is just as important as sacking,
and TJ ain't stopping the run. I don't know what y'all talking about. He's not stopping the run.
I ain't talking about TJ.
I know, but I'm saying he's not stopping the run. I don't know what y'all talking about.
If run defense is just as important as stopping the pass, who would you put up there with Micah then? You know what I'm saying? Because Micah, he all right at stopping the run. That's not like his superpower. There's some guys that do it both at an elite level.
Who can I ask you a question? Who do you think is the best with Aaron Donald no longer playing? Who is the NFL's consistent best D tackle right now in the NFL? The boy in the Jets?
It's Dexter.
Williams, no.
Dexter
probably
Lawrence.
Dexter Lawrence.
For the Giants.
Yes. Probably Dexter Lawrence.
It's Dexter Lawrence.
What about the boy from the Chiefs?
Chris Jones, no, he up there, but he not like top no more.
Yeah, that's more what I was talking about.
I'm talking about clear defensive tackle for
He talked about defensive tackle. I asked the question. I was talking about ends. I was talking about an end
Okay.
that stops the run and rushes the passer. Max Crosby, like if you count in what he does as a run stopper with the sack production, you can make an argument for Max Crosby. I know it's not.
They have Max Crosby listed as a D tackle.
No.
No. They talking about
the
the end. They talking about ends. I think they've delayed.
We talk about ends. You talk about ends. Now you talk about because Chris Jones even played 5 tech because they value him so much they put him on the edge sometimes.
I got somebody better than Max Crosby. They play the pass and run highly. I just don't like him as a person. But Nick Bosa, that's the name right there. Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa will play the hell of a run and pass. Like
that's what I'm saying. So like if you had to factor all that in, those would be the guys that you would say you might take over Micah or would be up there with Micah. It would be Nick Bosa, it'd be Myles Garrett, it would be Mad Max. Those are the guys.
If Hutch is the same player from last year after this injury, I'm taking Hutch.
That's just 1 year. He was gonna have a better year than Micah, but 1 year after 1 year.
I like him. I'm high on him. Think he like that. We gonna see.
I know he gonna be something for sure.
Listen, Aiden Hudson is dope.
I'm gonna be pissed to get paid. He finna get paid before Micah too.
Oh yeah. Ricky said that. Ricky said that it's a white boy summer. He said that's
somebody said Vita Vea. Somebody throw Vita Vea's name out there as the best D tackle.
He one of them.
He the best run stopper.
Damn sure the best zero tech. Damn sure the best zero tech.
Like I'm talking about, like if you don't want to move nobody, Vita Vea. And he won't get no stat. He won't get no tackles either.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get no tackles, but you just know your run defense gonna be the most gangster shit you ever seen.
You will feel it. And that's why I want
Micah probably only thinks Myles Garrett is better than him.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, I say this. Just because you think something doesn't mean it's true. Micah also thought he could negotiate with Jerry Jones, and we saw how that shit went. So just because you think something,
that backfired miserably. and I told him, and I predicted. I told him. I said, man, listen to me, Micah. You cannot be doing back alley deals with a white old 88-year-old white man from Texas. I feel like he's been doing it long. From Arkansas, my bad. Disrespecting him, my bad.
Oh yeah, because remember they were on his ass by being from Arkansas when he came to Texas. They called a nigga a hillbilly, a country bumpkin. Like, damn, bitch, I got more bread than y'all. Y'all still talking crazy?
Damn. Yeah. He said, I think the reason this is why I got so much respect for Micah because nobody's doubled like Micah. That the only person that's doubled the same amount as Micah is Myles Garrett. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like for them two, they get double the highest amount and they win they double teams at the highest amount. Like we watch Micah every day. Like Micah is every rep could either be a holding call or it's a sack. That's how dominant I think Micah is. I feel like, they bend the rules when Micah rushes. That's why I gotta give him so much respect.
Hey, I think two stats that the NFL need to add is I think holding when a defensive player is clearly held to prevent a sack, that should be charged to them as a sack, as a half sack, because technically you sack the quarterback. You know what I mean? And then the next stat I think they need to do is they need to figure out a way when a wide receiver clearly catches the ball and then he just throws the ball in the air and another person catches it. Because if that was the case, Dak has a year where 2 interceptions should be taken off his thing. That's all I'm saying.
Did you know that every game they got to submit their sacks to the league for it to count for them? Did you know that? That was the craziest shit in the world.
Well, they have a person that does the athlete don't do it, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They play, don't count it. That's not a half sack. That's a full sack. They be trying to get all that money.
Review that shit, nigga. Look at that. Look at it again.
What's the name? And then you got people like Alfred Dorrance Armstrong. Look, I jumped on. That's a half sack right there. Count that.
Like, boy, hell no. He don't give
because listen, if you got to get 10.5 sacks to hit an accelerator, you got to remember these accelerators are not done by person. So it's not like, oh, you're at 10, I'll just go ahead and give it to you. Nah, bro, if you ain't got that half, your ass gonna miss. But like, listen, Sean Lee had a season where he missed $500,000 over a half a sack because the Cowboys pulled him. And that white boy was pissed on the sideline.
Crazy.
He was red. Like, I never seen Sean Lee mad. I ain't never seen Sean Lee mad until that day.
Until that day. And they showed it on national TV too.
You know, I hate that shit too. You know a nigga going through and they just gonna pan, they gonna
that money was already spent. That money was already spent. That money probably already spent.
Boy, that nigga mama, that nigga wife was out there shopping with that 500K.
Yeah, but think about how shady, how grimy you got to be to stop a dude in Stentis, bro. Like you literally negotiated him to do this to make him a better player so he can get Pro Bowls and things like that, and then you put situations in it to stop him from getting it. Like the money is like the contract money's already budgeted out. It's already spent. Like you're saying, it's already spent.
Shout out to Down South Cowboy with the 504 with the 499. He said, "Be honest, Parsons is only great against bad teams." I don't believe that. Matter of fact, just to double check, I will do a film breakdown.
Let me tell you.
I will do a film breakdown one day.
You can do that. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why that narrative caught legs. See, this is the reason why y'all think he's only good against bad teams. It's because the bad teams are dumb enough to pass the ball. The great teams are smart enough to run the ball. The reason why y'all think he fails or falls off at the end of the year is because teams are not going to let y'all just sit back and just tee off on the quarterback. They actually are chipping him. There is a whole game plan set to neutralize him. And when you don't have a run defense to counter him, that's what happens. You don't get sacks. That's why in the game versus the Green Bay Packers, what they're going to do? They're going to start out running the ball. They're gonna run the ball to slow down your rush and just neutralize him, bro. Like versus the Bills, Josh Allen could have stayed in the literal locker room, y'all, because they just ran the ball. You feel me? So like, yeah, man. So that's how it is, man. Like when we that's why we so adamant at getting a D-tackle in here, because when we can finally stop the ball, stop the run, we can finally earn the right to pass the ball. Y'all think he falls off a cliff is because there's a whole game plan to neutralize him. The good teams know when to turn it on.
It's just not. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. We got into a heated debate yesterday about Michael Parsons or DeMarcus Ware. I want to hear from Wes on this one. West Coast, who are you taking, man? You taking DeMarcus Ware or Michael Parsons?
In their prime?
In totality.
Michael Parsons.
You taking Michael Parsons?
Yeah, I'm taking Michael Parsons.
All right, based on what? Talk to me. Talk me through.
Run a poll. Run a poll on your YouTube.
I'm gonna run a poll on this shit.
That's a good poll. That's a good poll.
On who?
I would say this. I would take Micah Parsons.
He taking Micah.
I would take Micah Parsons over his willingness to be versatile. Part of the reason why the Dallas Cowboys was willing to let DeMarcus Ware walk is because DeMarcus Ware didn't want to really be in on obvious run downs. You know what I'm saying? And when he went to Denver, he didn't really have to do that. You know what I'm saying? He literally just got after the pass. That's why his stats were so crazy over there. So I would take Micah because of his willingness. I also think DeMarcus Ware was more of a freakish looking.
Oh no, what happened to my sound?
Damn.
He like I wasn't tripping. He disappeared.
No,
right?
I'm here.
Okay.
I would also, I think, like I said, DeMarcus Ware. I think you've seen DeMarcus Wares in the league. You've seen DeMarcus Wares. I don't think you've seen a lot of Micah Parsons, and I think Micah Parsons is only going to get better. So you got to think like this. You're comparing DeMarcus Ware's whole career compared to Micah Parsons' the first 4.5 years. So I think that right there, go ahead. And even if you think they're just as good, like DeMarcus, you're comparing 12 years compared to 4. So that right there answers your question on who is currently playing at a higher level. I don't think teams really feared DeMarcus Ware where they cycle Michael Parsons. I don't believe they did. I think DeMarcus Ware, got more love after he left the Dallas Cowboys and won the Super Bowl than he did before. I'm not saying he's not a Hall of Famer without it, but I think the Denver Super Bowl, I think that helped him out a lot because, DeMarcus Ware gets a whole lot of love. I'm not saying it wasn't expected, but I'm just saying, man, name me a time where DeMarcus Ware just took over a game or you remember a play like a DeMarcus Ware moment where it just changed the dynamics of a game. I even made a joke and everybody got mad, but I said DeMarcus Ware got a whole bunch of sacks in the first half. You know what I mean? Like, I love you, my dude, though, but he just didn't do much for you in the fourth quarter in big game. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember.
You may not remember. I don't know what's factual. I'll break the numbers down. But, he had 4-sack game, 3-sack games. Michael Parsons ain't ever got over 2.5 in the game before.
Yeah,
You know
but listen, but how many times do you need 4 sacks in the game, though? I'm pretty sure the game was probably 35-6. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we can't say that without looking at it. You know, I ain't gonna make an assumption. Also, when you talk about what he does turning the ball over, the man forced 32 fumbles for Dallas. I'm not even talking about what he did for the Broncos.
and that's his whole
He's your
career.
all-time
This is
leader.
Mike's first 5 years, though. You're comparing,
I'm talking about for Dallas.
compare DeMarcus Ware's first 5 years versus Micah's right now. Don't compare his whole career. Just the first 5 years.
I don't think y'all want to do that.
Cool, because you know his 20 sack year is in there, right?
Because Micah ain't sniffed 20 sacks, bro.
But I mean, my question is this: is that the only thing that you're? That's the only thing that you're. Like, let's just be real. Micah could have been a 20-sack guy, but the Cowboys have held him back. Like, there's no
we
like.
Come on. About every player, bro. You did what you did, though. I mean, at the end of the day, you did what you did. Like, maybe Ware could have been better. Who knows? Like, we can't say that.
So let me pull them up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna compare them. We're gonna compare the first 4 years. We're gonna see how they line up. It's gonna be crazy if the shit damn near identical too. That shit gonna probably be crazy as motherfucker.
27 tackles for loss. Troy Dudley said, "If that's bruh, shit, man, y'all better put some stick on D. Well."
Okay, so let's pop it off, man. They only have his tackles for loss listed on here. So he got 8, 11.5, 14, and 20 sacks. Forced fumbles 3, 5, 4, and 6. So he got 18 forced fumbles in his first 4 years. Micah Parsons has 9, so he got double. In terms of sacks, also salute to B Bird with the 199 for your mind. Put it up on the screen as I break this down. He said DeMarcus Ware was undefeated versus the Saints. So, all right, cool. So let's take a look at this, man. In terms of sack, Michael Parsons has 52.5. You know, in his first 4 years.
He ain't talk about it because he ain't went below 10, and I'm seeing it. It's crazy.
He's had 12 each time, but you know, like the D Ware shit went up. It went 8, 11.5, 14, then 20. So let's see how many he had. I gotta pull out the calculator for this shit. 20 plus 14 plus 11.5 plus 8. So the D Ware has 1 more sack than Michael Parsons. This is the crazy part about it. Like
with that crazy season, that's crazy, y'all.
The 52.5, and then D Ware got 53.5. Where the clear advantage is the forced fumbles, and so like the forced fumbles and the interception is what set them apart. The turnovers.
What about tackles?
Total tackles. All right, let me peep that. Let's see.
I mean, if you're doing that, you gotta. I mean, that shit counts. If we just doing 5 years, if he got way more turnovers and interceptions than Michael, I'm just saying.
We're gonna count everything. So
It ain't many ways you can determine this besides stats, though. Right now, like that's the thing about comparing a legend with a current player. Like you really ain't got much to go off of, but the eye test and stats. That's pretty much all you got.
True. Also, D Ware has 297 tackles in his first 4 years. Michael Parsons has 256. Passes defended. Michael Parsons has 9. D Ware, where my nigga D Ware's PDs? Like, okay, here he is. He has 1, 6, 10. All right, D Ware has 12 passes defended. Michael has 9. It's close, but like I said, the turnover is the big differentiator right there.
It's close, but I mean, no cigars. It look like D Well trumps him in almost every category. Like, are we doing yes or no, or are we doing what we doing?
How many games did D Ware play in his first 5, and how many did Micah play?
He needed that crazy season to keep up his sacks. Nah.
I'm just saying he needed a 20-sack season.
So Lou, you gonna discount a crazy season? You gonna discount a crazy season? That's insane. Like, listen, no. A crazy season should count for more. That's the type of shit you do when you get an MVP.
So then what
you
happens
want to discount a crazy season?
So then what happens? So then Micah doesn't get. So Micah being consistent Micah being consistent since the day he was born in the NFL don't count.
That's like a hooper. Like
You drafted D-Ware 2 overall. That boy gave you 8 sacks his rookie year. What is he talking about?
He was not 2 overall. He was
not 2, but
he's 11. Michael, he was 11. Michael was 12. There's no difference in where they were drafted.
But I'm just saying, he gave you 8 sacks.
He gave you 8 sacks. That's cool. And then he gave you 14. Let me see.
Micah gave you a defensive rookie of the year.
Man, Micah is
so like was Micah D-Ware. What the Marcus wear? Okay.
This man missed. This man like 4 games. He still got 12 sacks. That's the lowest season.
You also
lowest season sacks last year.
Michael Parsons has played with an extra game in 2 of these seasons, though, Lou. We forget it.
Yikes! And y'all talk about a crazy season, but he done had 2 extra games in 2 years.
He had it's the same as like somebody hooping for and averaging 25. And this man had to average 38 to catch up to average 25. I'm taking a nigga who averaged 25 consistently. This is what he doing the average. He doing this on the average.
So if but listen though, Lou. So you don't value at D-Ware's peak. His peak was greater than what we seen from Micah in that time period though. That don't count at all to you.
Have we seen?
Yeah, but listen, the thing though, all D-Ware was doing was getting sacks. He was. Go ahead.
He was getting hold on now. He was getting interceptions.
He was getting turnovers too. Something Micah wasn't doing.
He was getting touchdowns.
Coming from the set. That's what I'm saying. The responsibility of Micah and the responsibility of.
We already said they do different shit though.
They ain't use D-Ware getting used like TJ Watt. Like he's staying on one side and he playing. Mike is literally only.
Remember, because hear me out. Because I know we were only comparing the first 4, but this man with 11.5 sacks, 14, 20, 11, 15.5, 19.5, then 11.5. Like
oh my God,
that's consistent. That is consistent.
Man, get out of here, y'all. Man,
Micah hasn't played in those seasons. No,
Micah's lowest season was last year, and he missed time. His last year, he had 12 sacks last year.
Listen,
missing time.
This is like the Michael Jordan LeBron debate. Like we're nitpicking because these niggas are amazing.
They so great that we got to be petty about the differences. So don't get it twisted. But I want y'all to think about this though. This gonna be petty. I just told you we being petty. But listen, we gotta be petty. We comparing 2 great niggas at great things. Like we gotta be petty. All right, but listen, which one is more effective? If you know for a fact, not more effective, but which one is more gangsta, I say. If you know for a fact D-Ware finna line up right there and you gotta stop him. Or if you can move Micah around and find the weakness. Which one more gangster?
Micah.
You crazy as hell. Because guess what? They can game plan for D-Ware and they still can't stop him. Micah can find the weakest link. D-Ware ain't finding no weakest link. He going up against the best tackles in the league.
No. Landlord, I'm agreeing with you. Landlord, I'm agreeing with you. I just said it backwards, but I agree with you. Because when you start cussing me out, and I'm like, wait, I agree with you.
See that? Look, I ain't saying one cuss word all day.
No. In terms of who's game playing against
Lou,
it was Micah.
So
we seen this.
moving Micah around like a queen on the chessboard is not trying to find the weakest link.
That don't stop the double team from coming.
Is that not trying to find the weakest link? And if you moving him, it's gonna be time out, Lou. Time out. If you moving Micah around, there's no way you can consistently double team him like that. We got to
limit Micah because he can put the right leg back.
We ain't limiting him. But listen, DeMarcus Ware was whooping double teams, Lou. He was doing that.
He's not doing at the same rate as Micah. Micah is
they know where he was gonna be, Lou. They knew where he was gonna be at every play. They sending chippers over there. They sending everything over there. They rolling coverage over. They rolling the protection that way.
Wait. I'm gonna put it in language that Lou understand. He offensive lineman. I'm gonna put it in language that we understand. Finesse run game, power run game. That's language that your ass understand. We gonna line it up. You know we finna run the ball. We still finna move your motherfucking ass. That's the shit you like, right? Knowing that we finna run the ball, we still move niggas out the gap. All right, that was DeMarcus Ware. He was right there. You had to deal with this nigga. You know I'm finna be right here, and you still ain't finna stop my ass.
You sending everything up but the kitchen sink at him, and he's still being a movable force and still wrecking your game. That's
That
D
ain't
West.
We move Michael Parsons around. Like Michael Parsons might be a safety this play.
So you telling me if D Ware didn't possess the same versatility, they wouldn't move him around and find a weakest link? That's football, man.
It's a different game though.
That's football. That's just like basketball. That's arguing for basketball. We saying we over here getting mad at the people today for playing basketball and Luka going at Rudy Gobert instead of going at the damn.
You right, but listen,
we just talking about what we're talking about.
No, listen, I just told you, Lou. I just told you it was petty. I just told you it was petty, man. Yeah, I just told you it's petty.
We said this.
If D Ware was the same, if D Ware had the same versatility, they're gonna move him around like they do Micah. If he had the ability to put the other leg back and actually rush from the other side, they'll do it. They'll do it.
But look, listen, Lou. I don't know if you peep me. I fight for fairness, so every take I make, I'm trying to be as fast as possible. So one could say the same thing the other way around. If Michael was like that, he wouldn't have to move around.
No, the rest of the D line is just not like that. We got to help everybody else.
Nah, I'm just real talk, Lou. It go both ways. If Michael was a real defensive end that was capable of that, we wouldn't have to be trying to find a place to put him so they wouldn't know where he at.
Here's my counter to that. This is a side mission. We're talking about Micah's side mission. This is a side mission. You forgot they called Boss Cowboy and heard OC say, "Oh, he was watching his film in high school. Let's put him at DN." We forgetting this is a side mission. D Ware came out the womb in the 3-point stands, ripping and swimming.
So that just go back to what I'm saying. Like, okay. It's apples to oranges, bro.
I should have put the poll up by now. I'm fucking.
It's apples to oranges.
Run the poll.
But it's like if you think about it, bro, who is? It's a tough conversation. It is because it just depends on what kind of player you want. I told you we settled it the other day. We settled it the other day. Are we gonna argue about this every time we link up now?
No. We gotta push this question.
I just thought about it because I seen West on this motherfucker.
Look, we settled it the other day. I said it's basically preference. I said if you want a defensive end, I'm calling DeMarcus Ware. If I want just a dope ass defensive player, I'll probably call Micah. That's how it is.
Yeah, but y'all decide, man. I want to hear from y'all. Go on to HTM Sports on YouTube. We running a poll. Let me know what y'all think, man, because I want full class participation. Y'all taking Micah, y'all taking D Ware, man. Well, that's a damn good conversation. I don't.
You gotta ask the nation this. You gotta ask the whole nation.
And we are not trying to divide the nation. I just think that's a good ass conversation. That's all.
Man. Don't push it. Don't push it until he get paid. You're right.
You ain't lying. We ain't trying to start no shit. We just want to have a good conversation.
I forgot how MFs are. I forgot.
We can have these conversations. They ain't ready for
They can't. Yeah, my bad. Bad look.
I fuck with y'all though, man. Like this been a very entertaining conversation. Dog, what you feel about CJ Goodwin? Your boy made it back to the active roster, boy.
Oh my God! You killed my whole mood. I was loving the argument, and then Jesus Christ,
that boy got so many extra men. Pause.
Pause is crazy.
Oh, dog. I don't know what he got on the Cowboys. This man, he just back to Yap. He finna get refitted for his helmet for what? He finna get another chin strap for what? Finna get another. They finna boil him another mouthpiece. What? Like
they ain't even gonna give him no number. His shit just say CJ Goodwin on the back. Just CJ Goodwin.
Like, God, dog.
His number is special team.
His number is special team.
He got a big ass ST on the back of his jersey. That's crazy.
Gunner. That's it. Like
Unapologetic P said they was running from where? They said they run at Micah.
Listen.
Yikes.
We're gonna put up that film. I'm gonna kill that what's the name. Y'all believe he just running at Micah. They be running at the alleys because they know Donovan Wilson is gonna do a two-step before he come to the alley. That's what he's doing.
Man, hey, what's crazy is your boy Donovan Wilson just safe, man. I saw you in the car with that nigga. Y'all riding around, talking about West Coast to left Lou now. Landlord and Henny. We jumping. We jumping my nigga, man. We ain't jumping Lou. That's the homie.
Me and him jump everybody, and then when we by ourselves, we fight each other. That's just how we get down.
If you arguing for no damn reason. Like, where
What
the
you
show
got
is
on,
nice
man?
outside. No, the fuck it ain't, nigga. Like,
The sky is blue. No, it ain't.
It's
green,
football season. No, the hell it ain't, nigga. That shit next week.
like, nigga, we watching baseball in this house, nigga. Like, no, what? They said, I thought TJ Goodwin has been a wasted roster spot. We got a huge special team penalty when Goodwin got hurt.
Brian Brother said something about it today. He said that low key that CJ Goodwin was like one of the most penalized players in the league last year on special teams. Let's verify that. Because if that's true, that nigga really need to get the hell on.
Hold on. Let's find out. Dallas Cowboys penalties 2020.
Do they track that?
They track all penalties.
Watch, they ain't gonna track. They ain't gonna track good ones. Watch.
JNY Blue says landlord D-Well had Super Bowl teams around him at all three stops. Micah is practically playing by himself. I disagree.
I was gonna say that because he was not the guy at Denver. That's what somebody was saying
I
yesterday.
disagree.
He was far from the guy when he went to Denver. I want to hear.
I
from
disagree.
He definitely balled out because Von Miller was like that.
I disagree, bro.
You think he was better than Von Miller?
No, I'm talking about that was prime Von Miller though. That's a difference.
Yeah, that was old D-Ware and prime.
That was old D-Well and prime Von Miller on the same
team.
team.
Chris Harris, they had Key Talib, man. That defense was going
stupid. They had a great. They had a great. No, listen. They had the defense had a nickname, so you know it's good with a no-fly zone. You know what I'm saying? Like your defense win. Your defense win a Super Bowl and get a nickname. You know they were gangster. We ain't gonna take nothing away from them niggas. But
you better not never say nothing bad about them again after that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You sure
we talking about Jalen Hurts. We talking about Jalen Hurts being carried. That boy Manning was carried to a W. Boy.
Nah, Lou, you slipping, Lou. I thought I made you gang. I thought I made you a made man. You know it's kept. Jalen Hurts is kept.
He was kept. But he was kept.
He was well kept, Lou. Jalen Hurts is a kept quarterback. We finna push that.
If he was kept, Manning.
Look, I know Dak over there looking like, damn, I wish I was kept.
Oh shit! Hold on. We do got it broken up by player, and CJ Goodwin got 6 of them bitches. That bitch got 6 penalties. He don't even play. He don't even play no real football.
You play one snap a game.
He got 3 player out of bounds. He got 1 offensive holding. He got 1 false start. He got 1 illegal block above the waist.
Shout out to Brian Brothers for that information, man. That was perfect. Hey, get his ass off my team. Bye.
He got 1 less penalty than Terrence Steele.
Get that man up off my team, bro. Bye-bye.
He played 6 times less reps. That shit hilarious.
Tyler Guyton had 14, and we want to kill the nigga. CJ Goodwin gets 6 of them hoes and don't even get on the field on any real possessions, and he just keep coming back to the team.
That boy
Could you imagine how that shit be though? Because they just see us bombing on Guyton and CJ over there creeping, tiptoeing, like walking on eggshell. Like I hope they don't notice me, goddamn.
That boy fouling on punt, bro. That's insane.
How the fuck? Yeah, like nigga, all you gotta do is run down. All you gotta do is run down there.
Hey, that was some great sauce by Brian Brothers that time, though. Not gonna lie. That bring that into perspective right there. Like, nigga, you can't even do right on special teams. Get this dude up out of here, man.
So let me get this straight. He a special team specialist, and he's not even good at it?
I was trying to tell y'all. Dog, man.
He said, "Oh no, they said that nigga ran for the plot."
He said CJ from San Andreas.
He out there playing Grand Theft Auto and shit. Why you?
He said,
that boy said, "I'm in Bentley."
He's over your lighting, nigga. And when they first got into the club,
walking in the club lighting, they stupid. Slow motion. He just need a little red. He just need a little red back there.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
2000.
Hold on.
Ooh,
Shout out to
999.
Rogue,
God,
man,
dog.
with the 999. He said, "I want to hear the whole cast prediction and your honest opinions. Are we winning Thursday? Nigga, probably not. But you know, you can hope.
I
I
can hope.
never look at a game like I'm going to lose it. I'm always going to tell you what we got to do to win. But the harder it is to win, the longer that motherfucker list gonna get. The Eagles game right now, that bitch is like a book. It's like a book of shit you got to do to beat these motherfuckers on Thursday. You know, it's gonna be like a page when we play the Giants the following week. But it's a book right now playing the Eagles. It's a book of shit that gotta go right and you gotta do to beat them niggas.
Virginia said good when you get goodwill. Yeah, you're right. Hey, I'm never gonna say I'm always hoping for a win, but best believe I'm gonna be watching that game nervous as hell. Y'all gonna see me sweating. In the cold sweat, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man, and I think I can pretty much speak for the whole Cowboy Nation when I say this. I think a lot of our hope of beating the Eagles or confidence in beating the Eagles is coming from Dak history playing against the Eagles and what we feel like we can do against that defense with our wide receivers. Like, we looking at it like, bro, Dak with a healthy Dak, that we usually don't have too much of an Eagles problem. That's just the honest to God truth. So we just see green and it look like gold. It look like it's a gimme for me. So, I mean, but we know they team capable of it. Like, this game boiled down to us stopping the run.
Exactly.
You asked if we gonna win, can we stop the run? If the answer's no, then we probably not gonna win.
Unless they fumble that bitch. Listen, if Saquon get a couple fumbles, you know, we get a lead maybe. You know, they forget that Saquon Barkley is on the team and they trying to show that Jalen Hurts is that nigga, then maybe, you know, but if they just want to line up and run the ball 40 times, what the fuck we gonna do about it? What the fuck we gonna do about it?
I mean, yeah, my boy Chris 214, he said, Lou, the line is 89 and a half of Saquon yardage. I said, boy, smash the over, go get your money.
Get the money.
Smash the over, man. Hey.
He might get that on one drive. Them nigga might break an 80-yard run out the gate.
I'm hoping for some SEC something, but like, I'm not gonna disrespect the opponents we facing, man. Like the Eagles, somebody said that they ain't the same team. Listen, boy, they got pedigree, man. They got pedigree now. We can't just look over them just because AJ Brown.
I want to beat them hoe ass niggas though.
Yeah, I want to beat them so bad. I got a list of people on my phone. I'm gonna talk to, boy, and I'm gonna get on Twitter and start talking. I'm gonna start talking.
If
crazy.
the Eagles throw the ball, they gonna get smoked. If they don't, because the thing about it is, Cowboy Nation, I really think we need to think about this. We don't like those. I can't say us because we know better, but for the majority, we don't like just regular old wins. We be wanting to like go crazy. Like the Eagles don't give a damn how they win, bro. They will literally go put the ball in Saquon belly every snap and push when it's a short down the distance and beat you. We would be like, see, our fan base so crazy. It'll be half us saying, see, we just playing like that because Dak sucked. Or we just playing like that because this and that. We'll still find a way to complain about winning and complain about other stuff. The Eagles, that's one thing I do respect about them. They don't give a damn about all that pretty stuff. They just want to win. That's how you should be.
So let's ask the question. Will we be able to run the football against the Eagles?
Depending on how we pass.
Do they still got that same defensive line that terrorized Patrick Mahomes?
Hell yeah. Probably might be a little better.
Well, I mean, the edges are gone.
No.
The edges are not there, but I mean, they got the interior.
So yeah, Jalen Carter still in the middle.
Bro, y'all only hope is Dak and CD and Pickens, bro. I don't know what y'all keep. I don't even know what we doing here.
Yeah, that is a very good question. Because West wasn't lying about the linebackers. Like, there's some of them that played well in preseason and shit. We don't know these niggas. You know, outside
they bubble around Kenneth Murray, which is crazy. Is that
wrong with who? It's crazy.
I was just about to say that's a fair ass question. Like, who the hell you talking about running with, man?
Hey, nigga.
We gonna get a mannequin and tape somebody's face.
We gonna have to listen. Malik Davis made it to the practice squad. We gonna have to call this nigga up.
How much of the bet at some point this season he will get called up? I bet you he will.
I have no doubts in my mind that he will get a call up before it's all said and done. Because they just put Phil Maffa on IR. Jadon Blue, he just had an ankle sprain, so I don't know his availability for the opening game. Miles Sanders, sorry. And Javonte Williams, sorry. So I don't see him.
Man, I actually begged for Dalvin Cook last year, man.
I know. And then they was over the hill. We fucked up. But real talk, I think we started this conversation the last time that me and Lou had did a show, and we were talking about what we got to do to to win the game against the Philadelphia Eagles. We gonna have to start with the basic shit. We're gonna have to choose how we want to die. It sounds crazy, but follow me. Are you trying to die a death by 1,000 cuts, or are you trying to just get just get your head blown off? If you get your head blown off, it's quick, it's easy, it's over with. If you at least force a death by 1,000 cuts, they might miss an artery. So what I'm saying is, load the box. Put somebody down in there, play 8-man front, force them into thinking about throwing the ball down the field, man.
Yeah, we gotta bait them. I think we gotta play a mind game with Jalen. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the perfect time. Everybody been saying he sucked this whole off season. Bait him into that bait him finally into an actual gun shootout with that. Let's settle it once and for all. Let's settle it with your arm. I feel like if he do that, man, gonna wax his ass. If we take the ball out of Saquon Barkley's hands unwillingly, like by them just prod along, man, he don't want to get. I feel like I like our chances. We have a very good chance in the shootout.
I think so too, because we're built for it. You got Dak, you got CD, you got Pickens, you got Third, you got Turp. Don't let
us have Diggs, man.
Yeah, if Diggs out there, he been waiting to get a pick. You know what I'm saying? So shit, we good. We good. We just gotta force that. If Saquon Barkley gets 30 carries, I don't think we can win. I don't think we can stop that. If Saquon Barkley gets 21, I might be able to hold him down. You know what I'm saying? If Saquon Barkley gets 21 carries, I might be able to stop that. If they throw the ball 32 times, I might be able to stop that. But I don't see a path to victory if they can run the ball 40 plus times, and just go up and down the field like that. We're gonna have to force, them to take advantage. If you have an 8-man front, you're playing, it's basically one-on-ones on the outside. You got to see your corners hold up. You might have Diggs back, you might not. But if you have Diggs, that's my plan.
I really like our chances. Especially if we have Diggs, man, all we got to do is just contain. It's a greater task. But if we have Diggs, and I know people, he's just coming back, dog. I trust a lot in Diggs. I trust Diggs, man, especially in this game. I really do. Elam is on the other side. Then or Bland is on the other side. We F around how Bland playing nickel again. All we gotta do is just contain him, bro. As far as the run and force him in some ugly situations, and then it's easier said than done. But yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to, at least we're gonna have to try and tempt them to throwing the ball. Secondly, we cannot let them get into third and short. I think I talked about that on the show the last time.
Yep.
And we gotta make it third and long scenarios. Anytime they get into third and short, they can just touch push and get the first down. It gotta be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 7. It gotta be some shit to where we're putting them in obvious passing situations. And when that time comes, you gotta contain Jalen Hurts.
We gotta make them play some honest football instead of playing like some, you know what. That's all I'm saying. Don't give up that little touch push shit. We want them in 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. You know what I'm saying? But they still got it.
Yeah,
Now,
3rd and 4 might still be too.
I was about to say they still got Saquon Barkley there, so I might need them at 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
They'll go for it on 4th down. No.
Listen, if they're at 3rd and 4, they're gonna say we got 2 downs, get 4 yards.
Yes, they're gonna
run. They're gonna run the ball. Boom. They get a yard, or they get 2 yards. It's 4th and 2. How far out do you think they can touch push?
5 yards.
About 5 yards out.
Bro, 5 yards. I'm not no bullshit too. I'm not even. Well, I mean, not without Dickerson. Maybe I give him 3, but like full O line, fully healthy, boy, they can do that for 5 yards. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep that shit all the way out.
I know 5 yards is a lot, but dog, them dudes that when he get his tush push, that boy be floating, boy. He be crowd surfing around like it's a mosh pit.
Yes, indeed, man. He said, "Yeah, he gonna have to be third and forever. It's gonna have to be third and forever. So we're gonna have to win on first down. Matter of fact, at this point, I'm blitzing on first down, dog. Like I'm gonna have to try and generate a negative play on first down. It could be a run blitz. It could be a actual pressure. I'm gonna have to do something to try to create a negative play.
You know how I said I feel like the best way to rush Jalen Hurts too.
Up the middle.
Up the middle.
No,
that's how you stop
with some DBs.
Oh, it's on speed.
You need a safety or a DB or something going at Jalen, bro.
I can tell you the one DB who won't be doing that because I don't want his head going backwards. Hey Donovan, come on.
It's a Raku.
I'm saying Wilson.
Oh, that's the only thing he can do.
Yeah. Come on, go for it.
That is one thing that I'm concerned about with Donovan Wilson, though. You know, he said Henny gonna get us blew out. Listen, Jalen Hurts ain't that great against the blitz. He was better. He was better last year. He was much better last year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the year before, all the niggas had to do was zero blitz them. They had no answer.
And bro, I posted that video. That shit got like 700,000 interactions. They was all who was watching them like, dog, we played y'all. He sucked versus zero blitz, dog. We was locking y'all up with MF and Stephon Gilmore on AJ Brown. Calm down. Let's not act like what we saw. What we saw.
Mm-hmm. So we gonna see, dog. Cause we definitely gonna have to do something. But yeah, like he ain't the great. I'm not saying that he can't diagnose it. He's growing as a quarterback every year. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater. You know, Jalen Hurts is becoming a better passer of the football. He is. You know, I'm taking nothing away from him. But he has not gotten to the point where I'm scared to blitz him. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing something he ain't seen. You know, I'm probably gonna blitz a nickel back, just like landlord suggested. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do some things to try and make him uncomfortable. Cause what I know is this: if we don't get any negative plays on the Philadelphia Eagles, we don't really have opportunity to win this game. If they're able to play ahead of the sticks, if they go from 1st and 10 to 2nd and 5, no, we're at the disadvantage. Cause they really got 3 downs to get 5 yards at that point with the way that they play the ball. You know, the way they play football. They got Saquon Barkley, who's capable of hitting his head at the goalpost at any given time. Jalen Hurts, you know, can run the football, you know, at a high level. He's a very good athlete. You know what I'm saying? So, and they got all those damn good skill position players. You know what I'm saying? They got AJ Brown still, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert. You know, so we gonna have to figure out something. And listen, first down, it might be that might be a little aggressive. Yeah, like he is the guy that
who's matched up on him is Wilson. And Wilson and tight ends don't get along. That boy be getting cooked, boy.
You think Leofau can hold it down?
If we put Leofau on him, but Goddard, he on the top end, like as tight ends, like, you know, tight ends. He is. Tight ends and linebackers. That's supposed to be a mismatch. I want a great safety on him. Like we
that boy Luce said him and tight ends don't get along.
They so don't. That is oil and water. Hell no.
Nigel said, well, he hit one of y'all with a 5-piece too. He said, what is the Eagles offensive line looking like? They still gangster. You know, they got an injury right now. I don't think that the boy from Bama, what's the young man's name? Yeah, Landon Dickerson. Yeah, I do not.
He was at practice, so
we'll see.
Like he was stretching everything. Like, so that's what I'm saying. If he plays, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, and they still got Juergens, still got Malata, they still got Lane Johnson, and then the right guard is it's a second rounder they had from like 2-3 years ago that they said they developed, and they just signed the Jay Toia killer.
I saw that. Yeah,
they saw what's the name from the Rams. Willie Lemke, which is a very good sign of him. So shit.
Yeah, he good. He played good football. Also, shout out to Anthony Strader with the Cash App too, man. He said, "Love you guys, man. I'm crunk. Shit, I'm crunk cause you crunk too, nigga. Let's get it, man. Yeah. But salute to my boy Anthony Strader, man. Appreciate you. But let's see. But for real though, like the offensive line is still great. And that's one of the reasons why, man. We need And listen, Michael Parsons ain't gonna. I'm starting to think Michael Parsons not gonna play in this game, bro.
I mean, if he is there, he ain't gonna be. It's gonna be still like the same way. He's gonna be barely there. So yeah, I mean that's wise to think like that. So I mean, can we win this game without Micah? It's doable. It's gonna have to be really structured. It's gonna be really structured.
You're gonna have to have a whole bunch of shit go in your favor. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to play mistake-free football. You know, you're going to have to get pressure on Jalen Hurts. You're going to have to be able to stop the run. You're going to have to be able to win by time position. Like somebody mentioned earlier before, if you get into the red zone, you can't settle for field goals. You got to convert that into six. Yeah. Like there's a long laundry list of things that got to go in your favor in order to beat the Eagles. You know, it's a small margin of error. You know, this is a game where, you know, Dak gotta have a great game. You gotta find a running back that can get you something on the ground, so they can play you honest, so you can utilize your play action. You know, you're gonna have to.
We can shoot, like we do everything. We can shred their defense, but it's like it's gonna take some perfect. And then that's another thing. We're asking for perfect football, and then they didn't play in preseason, so they're gonna be rusty. So
yeah, the only saving grace is the Eagles didn't play their starters either. We're the two teams that said fuck it. We're two of the teams that said fuck it.
And we the underdogs. They already picking us, which I love. I love when we the underdogs.
Oh yeah, that means we probably gonna win this game.
Yeah, everybody.
Nobody picked us. Yeah, nobody picked us. Normally, when everybody pick against us, those are the games we find a way to win for no apparent reason.
Right.
And it's Dak Mama birthday. Not that means anything, but you know he might have some superpowers that day.
You gonna go crazy? Yeah.
He said,
"I hope so."
We just talking about. Listen, it is a new season, but when you're doing film breakdown, because Dak was talking about it earlier. When you know, like how long have y'all been preparing? He like we've been looking at the Eagles. He said they were looking at the Eagles since the second preseason game. He said when they were playing the Ravens, they were already looking at the Eagles. And he said when they looked at some of their game when they played us last year, they playoff run. The only thing you got on the Eagles is what you saw from last year. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it.
He said stop lying for the 40 burger. But like, here's the thing, y'all know here. Like I'm just arguing with me with facts. Did the Eagles change their coaches?
They did.
Coordinator, but like, are they really going to change their scheme or what they do? No.
Maybe. Hopefully,
they change their defense. Their defense really carried them. Like, well,
they did get weaker defensively.
They did get weaker, but I mean, Vic Fangio showed a lot, man. Like he made like I didn't think they had a strong defense last year, and they ended up being strong. That's credit to the coordinators, man. And then they had a hell of a draft. Like they got some. Boy, they got some players I wanted.
Campbell.
They got Campbell, Makuba.
Now, let's say Makuba might not be able to go week one. He still has a practice. He's dealing with an injury. Yeah. So we might
got Tom Robinson.
Damn, you talking about the defensive tackle?
Yeah, they're from
Nebraska, right?
I hated, from Nebraska. And they said he's doing pretty good. That's the one I wanted. And that fit them perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they still ain't stopped adding. The only issue was corner, both of them.
And they're young.
They're good. They're young. And I mean,
that is one of the matchups that we probably could take advantage of. Like their corners are not bad, but are they good enough to cover CD Lamb all goddamn day? Are they good enough to cover
I can tell you that, but you gotta earn that right though. We gotta hold them. We can't just let them tee off. You know what I'm saying? We gotta protect. You know what I'm saying? We invested. We should be better to protect.
And that's one thing I say, dog. Listen, you know, I didn't like the idea of drafting offensive linemen, but I ain't even thinking about Jalen Carter and them niggas this game.
I know you ain't. You know why? You ain't got Brock Hoffman ass out there. That's why.
Yeah, like no. Yeah, I'm not thinking about them niggas at all. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you with that shit. Cause I sure feel, amazing right now.
We probably might be able to run the ball. Like I don't know. I'm just different. If we get 80 yards, nah, that sounds bad. Like if 3 niggas getting the ball, we only get 80 yards.
That's awful.
If we had one running back that gets 80 yards, I think that's a success.
My boy Haynes to the left said, "I'm the boss at my job, and I make my employees listen to y'all. No bullshit. I'm being serious." Man, that's love right there, man.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to my boy, man. Shout out to my boy, man.
Let them go home, man. Let them go.
Hell nah. Make them sub too. Don't make them listen. Make their ass sub to the channel.
Marcus, I was not that young, bro. I remember D-Ware, dog. I do. I remember D-Ware. He was a dog. What? 9'4". I remember him. I'm not gonna be afraid to say something different. That's it. Like, I'm not like boss already gonna argue me. I don't think Jordan the GOAT. This is who you dealing with. I don't think Jordan the GOAT. You feel me? Like, so now you know who you dealing with.
Damn.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna have that argument. We ain't
gonna have that argument. Like,
we're never gonna get off the goddamn show.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna have that argument. We gotta touch on.
I just letting them know, so like, oh, that's who I'm dealing with. Yeah, yep, that's who we're dealing with. This is who you're dealing with. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Curry above Magic Johnson, straight up, straight like that. I ain't crazy.
Hold on, nigga. Devin Lou, I'm trying to stay on subject.
I'm letting you know who you're dealing with. That's it.
You activating the 90s, the 90s baby. And you gonna have to stop this shit. You gonna have to stop this shit, nigga.
Facts, straight like that.
Man,
like, I'm taking a nigga who literally changed the game of basketball. Everybody was trying to copy. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey. I ain't contrarian. I'm just gonna. Why not? It's an argument. It's a legit argument for real. The other side is a legit argument. It's a legit argument.
Facts, Mr. A. Facts, my boy. Yeah, I know that's you, Anthony. Yeah. Said forcing an employee into the liquor store is diabolical.
That's diabolical. Get some liquor.
That's
buy some.
Man, I ain't finna see. I ain't got time.
He said he was the GOAT in college. No, that's
man. Hold on. Y'all gonna stop playing with MJ, man.
He my number 2.
Behind who? You gonna say LeBron, aren't
you? Yeah, I'm LeBron. You know what the crazy thing is? I didn't even like LeBron his whole career. Remember, I'm a Mavericks fan. I hated LeBron, but he got my respect. Facts.
Just Jordan to have age. MJ my GOAT though, man.
Kobe your GOAT. That's respect.
MJ my GOAT, man. You can't have the most NBA titles, NBA awards ever. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the most scoring titles. He's the only nigga to win the NBA Triple Crown. He averaged the most points in NFL history. He had a higher defensive rating than LeBron. You know what I'm saying? More steals. But LeBron dope. I hate the nigga. I've been hating the nigga my entire time.
I hate him.
He's still hooping. So I got love
you gotta understand, like that man been hooping my entire life. Like he's literally been hooping my entire life.
I fuck with LeBron. I'm taking Jordan, but I fuck with LeBron. It's like I said, like we had that argument earlier. It's not that I hate Michael Parsons. Y'all know I fuck with Michael. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you're comparing two amazing players.
I respect that beat. You hating that. You gonna love LeBron when he gone. All y'all gonna love LeBron when he gone. It's all good. But the dude is a GOAT to me. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't never seen a player be this good for this long. For one, when Michael was 40, that boy was. I didn't even want to pick the nigga on 2K. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
My nigga say you don't watch basketball, he lost.
I feel you. And then I just like Jordan dominated his area, dog. These fools had to create hurricanes to take down LeBron, bro. Like they literally had to construct the best team in history to take down this man. I have to give him the GOAT. I have to give him the
he said he been load managing for 10 years.
That boy load managing is insane. How he won a title and he was load managing it for the title?
Man, listen, that
in the last 10 years,
he be taking sabbaticals.
Career of Magic, bro.
Man, hell nah. Man, I seen Magic Johnson play center in the finals game and win that bitch because motherfucker me Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got hurt, man. You know how crazy that shit was?
Curry literally changed the entire game Maybe for the worst. It may be for the worst, you know, in terms of but like when Curry came in and what he did, first of all, he's the first ever to get a unanimous MVP. I hope y'all know what unanimous is. Like that's
everybody
that means every single person, including your mama and the cockroach that was in the room with them, voted for him. You know, like even MJ's MVPs wasn't unanimous. You feel me? So like you gotta put respect on it. And then like I said, like his impact changed how they played basketball. This man had people literally on a fast break, people choosing to take a damn three instead of taking a layup. That's how much this fool changed the game. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. LeBron came, he playing the night. You know how big he is?
I'll say this. Jordan also changed the league because they did not look at a shooting guard as being who led the team and who was the number one option. It was always a big man's game. So you know, like Michael Jordan also changed the game. And it went. You couldn't have D Wade's, and you couldn't have Kobe's and the niggas that predated Curry without having the Michael Jordan first.
There's only certain people who changed the game like that. Like Dirk changed the game too.
Yeah,
there was no shooting. Boy, I be getting on them 90s big man, them sorry ass 90s big man. I'm not talking about the high end. I'm talking about like what's that Bill Lambier? I love getting on him. That boy averaged two points a game. But when like he wouldn't be able to, like bigs like that wouldn't be able to last today. Because you gotta do more than just do that. You feel me? You gotta be able to put the ball in the hole, move and everything like that. Dirk came in, there was no shooting bigs ever. That was an anomaly to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I put respect on it. And yeah, LeBron is the only person. Well, now Jordan can play in his era. Jordan can play in any era too. We can't say he's the only one.
Yeah.
Jordan can play in any era.
Hey, but hold on. You went a little bit too hard on Bill Lambier though. That nigga was a
Boy, that boy sucked. All he was there for was to foul Jordan. That was his whole job, was to foul Jordan. That ain't basketball, bro. Fouling.
Man,
move your damn feet.
But he can score though. He can score.
Score what?
He can score. It was a double-digit score. It was a double-digit score. He was a double-digit score. Like, listen, the man.
We talking about the same dude, right? I'm talking about the center for the Detroit Pistons.
Yes, he averaged 17 points, dog. 17 and 12, 17 and 12, 16 and 13, 15 and 11. Like he didn't score pretty, but he could score. You know what I'm saying? Around the rim, he didn't have no fine tune.
My bad, you're right. He wasn't skilled enough for me. I like skilled big. Give me the Kareem the Dream. Give me somebody like that.
Yeah, Hakeem. I fuck with Hakeem. I fuck with that. I'm just saying.
He sure wasn't no Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me somebody like that.
But there is a place for it. At least it used to be. Like the game has changed, but you wouldn't have Big Ben. You wouldn't have Ben Wallace in the modern NBA. You kind of do with Draymond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Draymond just not as.
But they
strong
don't
as him. Yeah,
they don't fucking score.
No,
you can have specialists.
Bill Lambier was a big who barely moved and did that. You got to do more than that as a big today. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, Big Wallace can move his feet. He can guard. You know what I'm saying? Wings and stuff like that. We put respect on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just talking about. Hey.
He said, "Hakeem, like, listen, that was
just brother Lou. You need to go back and look at some old basketball. I will.
That was a great era for bigs, though. When you really
the
think
90s?
about it, yeah, it was a great era for bigs.
I think the best era for bigs was like 2000s.
Patrick Ewing, because Shaq was there. We be forgetting. Like,
I'm talking about the high. You talking about the high end for money? Yeah, the high end is great. I'm talking about
Grandmama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Larry Johnson. He was a 4. Larry Johnson's a 4. But I'm talking about like.
You talking about just 5. You just talking about just centers.
Yeah, but I mean we can count them too. But I'm talking about like I think the best big era probably like the early 2000s, like 2010. That's the 2010s for sure. Like when Tim Duncan came in and man, he was a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like we had some LaMarcus Aldridge. We had some very skilled bigs. I talked about the big other day. The Charlotte. See, most people forgot the Charlotte. What's his name? Charlotte Bobcats big.
Used to be the
Al Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? It was some bigs, man. Like you had the guard. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking about David Robinson. I'm thinking about Patrick Ewing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about them top end though. I'm talking about something like the even a worse team had a good big. You know, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to see who would have been the worst team back then. That was
The worst team. It was I'm about to say the team.
Probably the Vancouver Grizzlies. So remember they were in Canada first. Probably the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Yeah, you can name me anybody from the Grizzlies. Probably so.
Yeah, I don't think I can name them niggas. Fuck it. It's been about 2 hours though. This has been a great show.
Sean Bradley. He ain't Ewing. I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about just cohesive. Y'all mean, but like, hey, okay, hey, we forget some bigs, man. I'm trying to tell you.
But yeah,
the 2010s is like power forward.
Yeah,
Garnett, you had Dirk. Boy, hey, 2010 was going crazy.
It was all about the power.
It was all about the forward.
Kevin Love,
boy. Kevin Love, before he got with LeBron, y'all remember that boy was averaging 20 and 20 points and 20 rebounds. He was going insane. You feel me? Like,
let's see, who else had a dope ass? Chris Bosh. We only talk about Chris Bosh. That nigga was hard. That nigga was hard with the Raptors. Motherfucking me.
Paul you say you down with the Magic, Lou? I feel you. I watched. You talking about the Magic today? The Magic go hard today. Yeah.
I ain't talking about Rashad.
Oh my! Yeah, hey, Fresco pull Zach Randolph, boy. Zebo, we forgetting about Zebo.
We can't do that shit. Let's see. There's another fire ass. What you classify Melo as? You think he a real 3 or you classify him as a 4?
He a 4. He a tweener. He a tweener.
We can say
he like really. Melo's just a scorer. Like, he'll get you. He's a bucket.
Hooping ass nigga.
He ain't get no bucket like no big. That boy is straight jab. Yeah, straight jab, and he gonna shoot over your head. Like
yeah, man. But I enjoyed this show though, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate all y'all niggas for sliding in here and rocking with us, man. Listen, we'll go more in depth on this shit. We're gonna do something tomorrow. We'll probably do something tomorrow because I know it's Boss Slam on Thursday. We'll figure some shit out.
Yeah, y'all can do Boss Slam. Y'all gotta prepare for that because I think he's doing Western names right now. That boy lied. He's supposed to do this film with you.
I know.
This man just be moving.
Yeah, like listen, I sent the nigga the link for the show yesterday. Told him to jump on. I ain't seen this man.
I mean, I think he only doing. I don't know. You gotta see. I thought he's only doing like 3 people, but I don't know why he's doing it. You know, because I mean it already happened. But I mean, if they still available. Ooh, Elton Brand is a great boy. Queso is in his bag. Queso who? Queso who? That boy named Elton Brand with the elbow shot.
Hey, shout out to Elton Brand, Dallas Maverick legend.
Remember elbow shot, boy? Hey, that boy used to kill us with that, man.
Big head motherfucker.
That shit was overhead like big and everything.
Appreciate it, Frisco. Yeah, man, we finna deal. But I thank y'all though, man. If y'all like the content though, on the way out, hit that like, hit that share. Hit that sub button, and please hit that cash app. We will make content for food. They already turned Lou's lights off, so you know I might well dim mine over here. You know it's getting a little dim on my end too.
It's getting a little dim, man.
Getting a little
Batman.
Dim. So hey, if y'all enjoy the content though, man, hit that cash app. We will make content for food. God bless America. God bless the Cowboys. God bless y'all, man. Peace.